Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the action here. We've got West London Eagles taking on London GD. It is the Men's Premier Handball League coming up. As you see, both teams just getting a little bit of practice at the minute before we get things underway. Now, if you've just tuned in, hello, welcome. And if you didn't see the women's game a little bit earlier, where on earth were you? My word, we had an absolute cracker between the Eagles and GD to get things underway for the Women's Premier Handball League a little bit earlier. It finished 22-all. A last gasp penalty from Tanya Corti levelled it for GD. It was an absolutely mesmerising game. Now, it is still, you can go back and watch it at any time. It is still, of course, on the England Handball YouTube, the England Handball Association Facebook and Twitter pages as well as our own Live Sport Now. That's us. There is a link in the body of this broadcast, so YouTube channel. Please do give it a click. Do hit subscribe. We would love to hear from you. Now, we are literally 10 minutes away from the throw-off here between the Eagles and London GD. We heard from coaches at the end of the last game too. What are we going to expect this time? Well, it's the season opener, so it's a bit of an open book, to be fair. Doesn't really help, does it, that both teams are wearing blue, but we'll make our best of it as we can. Last season, when these two played each other, it was Eagles 12, London GD 23. The Eagles finished 6th in the league last season. For the men, they finished 2nd. Enemy Hawks were champions. But what about this season? Well, we've had a restructure this year with the England Handball Association. We have no national league, it's 2 regional leagues now. We have the Premier South for the men. Let's have a look at that and the league structure for that. As you can see, these are the teams competing in the Premier South. Cambridge are in that, Cosholton Titans, as you can see, Chelsea. London GD down there training on the right now, as we can see. Olympia as well, expect them to be strong, and West London Eagles as well. That's the Premier South. Now, as you can see, we're here live for this game. Next month, we're going to head north for the Men's Premier North section, and we'll be bringing you a game, well, a couple of any of these. It'll be Birmingham or Liverpool, Manchester, Enemy Hawks, the outright defending champions, and Nottingham as well. So that makes up your Premier North. Now, back to this game. Time is ticking on, not too long to go. You're looking at GD at the minute on the right hand side, just getting themselves nicely warmed up. Over on the left is the Eagles, both teams in blue, as you can see, which doesn't help. There we go. I'm going to put the camera over on Eagles. Thomas Cowart currently in goal for them. Watch out for him, by the way. He is some player. Expecting a few spectacular saves from him this afternoon. Now, anytime you want to have your say, we can see the comments. We want to hear from you. Please do get your comments in. Tell us what you're thinking of the action. Tell us who you're supporting. Tell us where you're watching from as well. Are you here in the UK? Are you overseas? We are broadcasting all across the world, all across social media as well. As I said, we're on YouTube at the England Handball Association page and the YouTube channel as well for Live Sport Now. Just had a handshake with Paul Dempsey there, the Eagles coach. He had a tough game actually for the women's. He's also the women's coach as well, 22-all that game. We're also broadcast across Facebook as well at the England Handball Association, our channels too, and with the London Handball Association too, and West London Eagles page. We are also live as well on LinkedIn. That's my LinkedIn, Ian Waterhouse. We're also on Twitch as well at Live Sport Now. Twitter at the England Handball Association as well. So there we go, plenty of places to tune in and get your fix of live handball. This is just getting themselves warmed up. We are not far away from the throw off. That is due to get underway at 4:30. So tell us, what do you think? Who do you think is going to take this one? No doubt GD probably come into the game as favourites. Now, whilst we're here, let's have a little look at the lineup, shall we, for the West London Eagles. We've got Cedric Dahl, Osama El Ghardi, Mark Russell Gordelik, Kishon Jagathasan. Apologies, by the way, if I get any of these wrong. I probably am. And if I'm getting them right, please tell me as well. That would be great. Steve Ranel Hamani, Thomas Cowart, as we said, he's in goal for the Eagles. Keep a sharp eye out for him. Davidas Krukauskas. We've got Joe Mahoney, Lucas Martins de la Rosa, Carlos Medina Rodriguez, Salim Mulek, Alexander Norbrink, Zan Podonek, he's number 17, watch out for him. Sergei Tolton, Wang So-tu. And for the London GD team, let's have a little look at their squad, their lineup for this game as well. There we go, Jeremy Archer, Morgan Gillett, Maris Jansen Lewis, Daniel Ramos Gonzalez, Clement Bordeaux, Aaron Bradley Shanker, Francisco Cointer, Dennis Chenko, Chalco Georgia, George Gonzalez, I think I'm doing quite well here, Marvin Gorgon, Mehdi Kabachi, Will Moore, Wojciech Rogalski, Daniel Shepard and Ollie Tyler. Head coach Zoran Lucas down there as well. We'll, like I said, as soon as this game ends, we will grab a word with the players. We are less than 5 minutes away from the throw-off now. Yes, it is handball at its finest. We are live here at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. Yeah, there you go. This is handball. We are delighted to say we are going to be broadcasting 18 games across the entire season. We've done one already. That was the epic clash between West London Eagles and London GD, the women's game a little bit earlier to kick off the Women's Premier League handball season. And it was absolutely incredible. It finished 22-all. A last gasp penalty really shook things up, and actually Paul Dempsey, Eagles head coach, we believe actually ended up getting sent off at the end. He wasn't a happy bunny indeed, but there we go. Almost time to get going underway. We are 2 minutes away from the throw-off here at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. If you are in the area, please do come down. It's free to come down to the park and have a little watch of the action here. Now, in the last game, I had the company of Jack Oliphant. Unfortunately, I won't be having him for this game. It's just going to be me on my top. But don't worry, I'll give you the best way to talk yourselves through this game. It's going to be an exciting one. As I said before, GD came into this game, they won last time. Now, as you can see, shirts have been changed as well. GD turned up in their blue, but as we know, Eagles, as the home team, their home kit is blue. So I'm pleased to say, to make our life a little bit easier, the GD London Great Dane have now changed to red. So it's red for GD, blue for Eagles. Keep your eyes peeled on this one, as you can see. 30-minute halves. The action's going to be intense. It's going to be fast. Last time out, it was GD 23, Eagles 12. What are we expecting this time around? And of course, everybody wants to get the season off to an absolute flyer, don't they? This is the Men's Premier Handball League. It's live, and it's almost... So the whistle just goes, the players are about to be called on. Zoran Lucas down there is going to have his last chat with the GD players, as is Paul Dempsey down on the sidelines for this game. 30 minutes each way. Of course, it is the season opener for the Men's Premier Handball League. West London Eagles in blue taking on London GD. Things about to get underway here. Tell us, comment below. We can see your comments. We want to hear from you. Who do you think is going to claim this one? So last few checks going in by players, last bit of tactics. What are you going to expect? Is this going to be a high pressing attacking game? What do you think? Comment below. We can see your comments. We want to hear from you. We are live across social media. We're live across the England Handball Association YouTube channel. And also, if you do want to find out more about the England Handball Association, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. It takes you straight through to the website. Do give it a click. You can check out more of the Premier Handball League, the regional leagues as well. Find out how you get involved in this sport. Do give it a click. It's well worth checking out the England Handball Association. We are on YouTube at Live Sport now as well. Make sure you hit subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's also a link in the body of this broadcaster there as well, and you can keep up to speed with all of our handball action, including the Handball Hit Show, which is going to happen later on at the end of this month. So here we go. Players are about to come out onto the court. Things about to get underway here. The drama, the action is going to start very shortly. I hope you're as excited as I am, because if it's anything like the women's game we've just seen, boy oh boy, strap yourself in. Last chance now to get yourself a quick drink and a little snack before we get things underway. The players waving, as you can see. Thomas Cower in the yellow for West London Eagles, leading his team. The Great Wall of London, as I've nicknamed him a few times. We were here for our first ever live handball game earlier this year, back in January, and it was this game we covered live as well. It was Eagles 12, GD 23 that day. Is this an opportunity for the Eagles to get revenge? It's fist pumps all around, it's smiles all around. We've got a good crowd gathering now here on the balcony too, and it's almost time to get the throw off underway. So last bit of action, people just getting themselves a last little feel of the ball. There's a tack on the ball, it's a grippy tack that enables everybody to have a good feel of it, get a good grip, throw it around and get the whole squad and team ready to go. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be GD who we're going to throw off. So here we go, GD. They're going to start with the ball. Time for the throw off here. 60 minutes of handball action. The whistle blows. We're underway. Nice. Look, a nice few handshakes around. This is what we like. Fist pumps. Everybody getting themselves ready. GD on the attack. The game is now underway here. First half action. West London Eagles against GD. GD in red. Eagles in blue. What can GD do with this ball? Very early stages. Nice, gentle, soft start. Again, like we said, just getting a feel for the ball, getting a feel for that sticky tack that's on as well. Now they're starting to get rocking and rolling, aren't they? Number 13 looking to make the move. Here we go, out to the left wing. And number 4 has gone down for London GD. That is Francisco Coena, who's down, but it's going to be continue with the GD. GD stands for Great Dane. Anybody interested? Formed in 1976. Paul Bray's here as well. In fact, he was co-founder of the club. So GD just getting a good feel of the action. Oh, a heavy hit there. A heavy hit on Denis Chichenko for GD. Here is Marcus Coena again, trying to get the ball through. It's almost a little bit scrappy, isn't it, and play. And a shout there, a big shout from the Eagles. So now the action's moving. It's 13 with the goal, number 13. And that is Marvin Gargan who gets the first goal. And it's GD who lead the way. So Eagles looking to counter-attack quickly now. GD get the opening salvo with the opening attack of the game as well. Number 11 on the board, that's Wang Chi Tao. No way through there, but the ball stays with the Eagles and it creeps in as well. Lovely stuff. It's 1-1 in the early stages here. GD going for it straight away again. Can they bounce straight back? No, they can't. It stays 1-1. Good defence by the Eagles there. No way through, but GD retain the ball. Here we go. A few We've certainly got some GD fans off to our right as well. You could probably hear the crowds here. It's great to see so many people out supporting handball. As Eagles now on the attack, it goes out to number 2 there. That's Lucas Martins de la Rosa on the right-hand side. No way through. 38 for Eagles. Jeremy Archer trying to get on the counter-attack. No, he can't. The ball goes back to the Eagles. So Eagles number 11 now. That's Wang Chu Tao currently on the ball in the centre of the court for the Eagles. Out wide to number 2 for the Eagles. I'm just trying to look at my sheet. I don't have it to ice. I do like Lucas Martins de la Rosa currently on the court there. They're getting it back out to him. He just manages to hold on to it really far out to the right. Number 19, that's Cedric Dari. Oh, and it's a great goal as well for number 13. That's Davidus Kurakaukas for the West London Eagles. And as soon as I speak, GD straight on the attack as well. Things suddenly slow down very quickly. Remember, get your comments coming in. We can see them. We had a comment coming in. Martin Pennington, good start from both sides. Yeah, absolutely, Martin. Remember, we can see your comments. We want to hear from you. And GD have a shot, but it doesn't go in. Oh, it does, sorry. Apologies. Thank you for that. It is. It's 2-2 here, early stages of this game. Trying to manage the scoreboard, you see, as well as commentate on the game too. So Eagles 2, GD 2. Good start, impressive start from both teams. We're nearly 4 minutes into this game already. It flies by, doesn't it? Here we go, out to the left there. No way through. Great defending there by number 4. That's Francisco Crane again for London GD. He is an absolute wall, isn't he? No way through there. Number 13. Oh my word, once again, what a goal that is. He's got some power, hasn't he? Davidus Kurakaukas. That's the second goal, and he's got some serious pace. The Eagles take the lead, but GD looking to bounce back very quickly indeed. It's a very finely tuned game. It's a difference to how it was back in January when GD won it 23-12. GD were in control completely throughout that game, although it's still early stages. Eagles look a match already early on. We are 4.5 minutes into this game. GD looking for a way through. And is there one of them? No way, you're not going to beat Thomas Cower from that angle in goal for the Eagles. We know how good he is. Straight away again, it looks like we have Wang Su Tao and Davidus Kurakaukas really linking up well together. So out it goes to the right again to Lucas Martins de la Rosa there. They're making a good form here. Number 14 just on the pitch. There's Alexander Norbrink. It's 14 for the West London Eagles. There's de la Rosa. Back to Wang Su Tao. And they're moving the ball nicely here, but they are going to have to show some attacking intent, and they are now. Oh, what a turn, what a spin from Cedric Dari. But the ball turns back again to Eagles. So Eagles with the initiative in this game. It's 3-2 early on, just over 5 minutes gone. And I think Paul Dempsey, Eagles head coach, will be delighted as they make it 4 as well. Wow. But GD looking for a quick counter-attack. Can they make it? And it just slows back. It just comes to back into the final third now. Ball was with 38, Jeremy Archer over on the right-hand side for GD. Now in the hands of Federico Coena, number 4 for Great Dane. Oh, and it's sloppy. It's very sloppy. And that's a great dive there by Alexander Norbrink to get the ball back into Eagles' hands. What a throw, what an interception that was as well. Almost a diving interception there by Jeremy Archer. And it looks like the ball has swapped over to Eagles. It's been an infringement and a big roar for the Eagles bench. And as you can see, we've got a few GD fans up here on the balcony. They don't look happy. In fact, Zoran Lucas, the head coach for London GD, is questioning the referee, asking what it's for. You can see him gesticulating down on the touchline there. He's not a happy man. So Nick Lamont stepping in now as well, the referee over there in the pink, just making sure. He's got a lot of respect as Lamont amongst all the players. So Eagles with the ball, they lead this one 4-2. There was a brief pause for the clock, but we are 6 minutes into this game now. Here is Martins de la Rosa trying to get through the centre. He made the ball move, and suddenly now it's a big attack, surely. Oh, what a goal that is as well. That is wonderful. I'm just trying to see, is it 38? It is. It's Jeremy Archer. He's had an absolute blinder, isn't he? And it's 4-3. More comments coming in as well. Let's have a little look at some of them, shall we? Ben Tyler says Eagles looking a lot more organised this year. Yeah, they are looking good, aren't they? Another comment here as well. Lots of comments coming in. Do keep Martin Pennington like to see GD spread it wide more. Yeah, I'm sure that will come. We're only 7 minutes into the game as Eagles score once again. So Eagles have been very impressive in this game, haven't they? So it's Eagles 5, GD 3. Remember, keep your comments in. We can see them. We want to hear from you. GD on the attack. They trail by 2 in this game. We're only 7 minutes in, though. There's an awful long way to go. They're now moving it a little bit out to the wide. Keep your eyes, certainly. Number 38 has been absolutely brilliant, hasn't he? Jeremy Archer for GD out on the right, although he's gone off, has Archer. So 37 right through the centre. Now they're looking to make it. Oh, what a goal. That was number 4. That was Francisco Carrena. He's had a bright start as well. And the deficit is now back to 1. Eagles 5, GD 4. What a cracker this is. It's only the first half as well. Remember, get those comments in and look at that. Oh, tight angle there. Not going to get through there. That was Cedric Derry, number 19 for the Eagles. Good goalkeeping there. And with the man advantage as well, because as you can see, an Eagles player went off. Looks like there was a penalty there. He came off for a little rest. Is he going to push on? No, he's going to go back. Sorry, apologies there. Keeper's back on. And GD have an attack. Doesn't quite make it. The GD keeper is now back on the court. So here we go, moving forward. I think it was just getting instructions from Zoran Lucas. Apologies there. Right, here we go. They're working it well here, Eagles, aren't they? Really using the width of the court here at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. And it's strong defence once again from Francisco Carrena. There is no way through. Eagles retain the ball. And it looks like Davides Kurakakis for Eagles. He's had a bright start. Number 13 is on the ball now. He's going to be in for a physical afternoon here. Oh, there you go. Goes back out to the right. Oh, and it's hit the crossbar and bounced straight back out again. GD on the ball. It's 5-4 here. This is an absolute cracker. We've got 9 minutes or so left to go. Sorry, we're 9 minutes into the game. Apologies there. 9 minutes into the game. Long way to go yet of this half. 30 minutes each way if you are just tuning in. Hello, welcome. We are broadcasting all over social media, all across the world, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and LinkedIn across the England Handball Association. Do check it out. There's also a link in the body of this broadcast to the EHA's website. And what a goal that is as well. Number 37 for GD. That's Will Moore reaching, overpowering. And it's 5-all. Wow, this is very reminiscent of the women's game we saw a little bit earlier. If you missed that, it is still, you can watch it at your leisure at any time. It is still across the England Handball Association social media channels, and it will stay there as well. Do go back and watch it. I won't spoil it too. I have mentioned it. If you're just tuning in now, I don't want to spoil the score, but you won't be disappointed if you watch that one back. Here we go. Eagles on the attack, and what an angle right there. That was tight. That was brilliant. And it's Eagles who lead now 6-5. And as soon as I speak, GD go and equalise again. Oh, it would be nice if I could have a quick breather. That would be quite something. 6-all already. Eagles on the attack once again. It's the first half. It's the opening weekend of the Men's Premier Handball League. It's West London Eagles 6 in the blue. London GD in red 6 as well. It's a tighter game than when these two last met back in January when it finished Eagles 12, GD 23, as you can see. And already number 13 for the West London Eagles has really been in the thick of things, hasn't he? That's Davides Kurakakis. I really hope I'm saying your name, Davides. Maybe you can tell me a little bit after, but he's had a fantastic game so far. As have a number of players, it's difficult to really isolate just one. The ball's been moving so quickly, and they're looking to maybe use a bit of a wide play, maybe try and sneak it through, but no, not this time. GD on the attack, looking to get it down the left wing quickly. No, they've gone right instead to Jeremy Archer, and what a goal. What a counter-attack that was. That was an absolute blinder there. Jeremy Archer, number 38. So far, he's had a lightning start to this game, and he gives GD the lead. Come on, Eagles! Remember, keep your comments coming in. Here's more coming in. Nice to see live handball in the UK. Yes, it is. We're going to have even more live throughout the course of the season as well for you. It is West London Eagles 6, London GD 7. It's a tight game. We are 12 minutes into the match. As you can see, in the first half, first set of 30, we'll have a second set of 30, and then of course we'll have a winner. Maybe it might even be a draw, who knows. You'll get live post-game reaction as well. Thomas Cowler stops that one with his legs. Great use of the legs there from Thomas Cowler, but the ball stays with GD. Attacking intent is clear here, isn't it, from London Great Dane. It's fast, it's furious already. It's the opening game of the season, and it doesn't really look like there's any rustiness either. Paul Dempsey over on the left, the West London Eagles coach, just having a quick chat there with his number 9. That's Mark Russell Gorelick, who's now on the court over on the right. Penalty to Great Dane, and it's a goal from that man once again, Jeremy Archer, number 38. And so far, early stages in this game, that he's had an absolute cracker. So GD starting to take the initiative. It's now a 2-point score in this game. Eagles 6, Great Dane 8. Although the scoreboard doesn't appear to have changed, so let me just take that down. So I don't know why that hasn't changed. I would have thought it would have done. We'll surely get that now because Eagles have just pulled one back. I don't think it's 7-all, but maybe I'm wrong. I'll go with the official scoreboard. Well, it is 8-7 now, according to the scoreboard to London Great Dane. I thought actually it might have been a bit different than that. More comments coming in as well. Do keep them coming in. Eagles looking great. So nice to watch this live. Thanks, guys. Well, thank you so much for the nice comments as well. Yes, we are bringing you live handball. We're doing our absolute best to bring you the very best of the action as we can. With the early report, UD Women's Premier League opener between the Eagles and GD. That was a cracker. Now we're being treated to an absolute classic between the men as well. And look at that. It's that man, Jeremy Archer, 38. And once again, he scores. I've lost count at the minute, but he is absolutely flying. And it is now Eagles 7, GD 9. And now they're starting to pull away. So a slight break in play. The clock has just stopped whilst Nick Lamont just has a quick chat. So let's just stop the clock briefly. I think the court's going to be wiped. Yeah, it's just a little bit of sweat and moisture down, as you can see, over on the GD touchline there. So Zoran Lucas, the head coach, as you can see, very good of him to just get on his hands and knees and start mopping that one up. Well, it's been breathless already, hasn't it? So for the first game, I was joined by Jack Oliphant on co-commentary. Unfortunately, I've got to do this one all by myself, so apologies if I miss little bits and bobs. I'm also managing the scoreboard as well, but thank you for your kind messages. Do keep coming in as well. Tell us who you're supporting. How good is it to be seeing the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League live? We are going to be live for 2 feature games every single month this season as well, so you can keep up to speed with everything that goes on with the England Handball Men's and Women's Premier League. There's also a link in the body of this broadcast to the England Handball Association website. Do give it a click and keep up to speed with the league. What a save that was as well by the keeper for Great Dane. That's Clement Bordeaux. We know how good he is, and he's been on fire already. Great Dane on the attack. Can they make it a 3-score game? They're looking to try and do it. Number 94. That was Mahedi Kabachi, unable to score. It went a little bit wide, but GD hold on to the ball. It's 22. We'll get things back underway. It's Ollie Tyler. There he is. He's got that arm, that black and green arm strap on. Ollie Tyler, who's a mountain of a man, isn't he? They'll be looking for him, as is number 37 as well, by the way. Will Moore, absolutely huge there. Does the ball turn over? Stays with GD. And it's a little bit scrappy in the middle of the park at the minute. A little bit physical, but that's what we like to see, isn't it? Now trying to get through the middle. Not this time. Good interception. And Eagles survive. It stays Eagles 7. London GD 9. Oh, another great save there. Another great save. Thomas Cowler, the Great Wall of London, is absolutely having a blinder. He always does. He's certainly a player to watch out for. And GD making a sub. On comes number 18. That's Chiao Gloria. It stays Eagles 7. GD 9. Eagles in blue on the attack. GD in red. good talking between the teams, looking to get a good move. Oh, and it looks like it's turned over. And look at it, it's a long throw. Oh, he's not able to hold on to it. Bit of a wasted opportunity there, you think, for GD. However, they are leading. It was well worth the risk, wasn't it? And it's number 11, Wang Tilto, who keeps the ball alive for the Eagles, moving slowly forward. A shout of "Come on Eagles" from the crowd here up on the gallery at the Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. This is the West London Eagles, London GD going toe-to-toe. It's the Men's Premier Handball League. It's the opening weekend of the season. You want to get things off to an absolute fly, don't we? A restructure for England Handball this year as well. The National League is split into regions, so this is the Premier League South as the buzzer goes, and it is a timeout. So let's stop the clock. And we have a timeout now. Well, it's been a breathless opening salvo, hasn't it? It really, really has. What a cracker. We have got about 13 minutes left to go of this first half. We have the timeout now. If you are just tuning in, each team is allowed to call a 2-minute recess just for tactics, a bit of a timeout. You see it in all sports, don't we? See it in basketball, we see it across the board. And with the intensity of handball, it's no surprise to see either. It's finely poised as well. Eagles 7, GD 9. It's a bit of a difference to how it was last time when these two met here at the Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. In fact, we were live for that game as well. If that one finished, Eagles, was it 12? Let me just double check. Yeah, it finished Eagles 12, GD 23. Not this time. Things are a fair bit tighter, as you can see, but it's been a very good game so far for me. Star player in the opening 15 minutes or so is Jeremy Archer for London GD, number 38. The Who to goes the players. Sorry, not 2 minutes, 1 minute. Players are about to come back out onto the court, and it's a big supportive cheer from the Eagles. Paul Dempsey just having a quick word there with Cedric Dari, number 19 for the Eagles. And we're about to get things back underway. Eagles will continue with possession of the ball. Number 14, which is Alexander Norbrink. Okay, here we go. Clock back on. Off we go. What can Eagles do here? They're trailed by 2. First half of this match. It's gone out through to the centre. Is there a gap? Is he going to try and squeeze through? No. Here's number 2. Look, a big shout out, and it is that Manigan. What a save, but surely. Oh, there's been a call, but what an incredible save. That was by Clement Bordeaux, the GD goalkeeper. 13 Gadara Descorokas for Eagles, unable to find a way through. He's had a very impressive opening 15 minutes or so. So can GD make this a 3-score game? In fact, the scoring has slowed down a little bit. We did have that timeout as well. Things just starting to settle into this game. Remember, keep your comments coming in. We can't see them. We want to hear from you. Where in the world are you watching this game? As GD do make it a 3-score game now. It's West London Eagles 7, London GD 10. And they're the first to double figures. But can Eagles bounce this one back quickly? Slowing the pace down a little bit out on the right wing. Trying to find the gap, but GD holding strong and kind of forcing Eagles into a bit of a mistake there. GD now just starting to show a bit of pre-season training, really starting to pay off, isn't it? They're a good team, London GD. Finished second in the Men's Premier Handball League last season to the NEM Hawks, whereas Eagles finished 6th. So last season there was a bit of quality. It does look like Eagles have closed the gap a little bit, though. They're making a very good account of themselves here, the West London Eagles. Very impressive performance. I think Paul Dempsey, although he'll want to win the game, will be quite impressed with how things have gone so far. And 94 there, that is Mahedi Kabachi getting in with Cedric Dari there, almost walking into a brick wall. You're not going to go anywhere there. Number 47 for GD, that's Wojciech Rogalski. He's got those goggles, those glasses on. They look pretty cool, don't they? Oh, great movement by the Eagles, by the way, but they are stopping GD from really getting through. And Thomas Cowell with another great save there. Impressive defence from the Eagles, making it difficult for GD, trying to get it out quickly there. There's number 9 on the ball already. It's Mark Russell-Gordelick quickly trying to move the ball, but unfortunately the right wing again, they're unable to make a move forward for Eagles, and the ball's back in play with London GD. Time to catch my breath a little bit, I think, here. We've got just over 10 minutes of the first half left to go. It's gone out to the left, and it's another great save by Thomas Cowell. Tight angle and he's certainly stopping number 94, Mahidi Kabachi, from getting the goal there. It remains West London Eagles 7, London GD 10 in the first half here, and it's been a cracker so far. So GD just getting the feel for the ball again. Looks like they're just settling things down a little bit. There's Cedric Dari, number 19. Oh, and once again it's a missed pass again. Just communication perhaps lacking a little bit. It's wide open now for GD. And it's a great save by Thomas Cowan. He's had a massive fist pump there to show, yes, that's how you do it. Great stuff from Cowan, number 14. Oh, being wrestled to the ground there. That is Alexander Norbrink going down, number 94. That's Mahidi Kabachi there, wrestling him down to the ground. And the ball stays with Eagles. They can re-attack now, and 17 comes onto the court. That's Zan Padunik for West London Eagles. Takes his place over on the right-hand side. Now getting a feel for the ball. Tight defence, look, nice play. Good hands at the minute. Oh, and what a goal. That's going to make the highlights reel. Number 9 for West London Eagles. My word, goal of the game so far, that one. That was an absolute cracker. So it's 8-10 at the minute. GD on the ball. More comments coming in as well. If we get a chance, we'll show you some of them on the screen, but let's just wait for this GD attack. Let's see how it's going to go. No way through there, indeed, and the ball switches over to the Eagles there. Great transmission, congrats, thank you very much. Martin Pennington also, he's watching all the way from France as well. GD hold on to the ball. Team that Nantes Neptunes in the coming weeks. How good is that? Let's get back to the action here, shall we? As GD do score once again and return to a 3-point game. It is Eagles 8, London GD 11. I've got Eagles' biggest fan over to my left, and it's so nice to hear. There she is. There, he gives the wave there. There we go, and it looks like GD are actually going to be down a player as well. Are they going to be down a player? I'm just trying to see what we've got on. No, they're not. It doesn't look like they are down a player, no. So the clock's just stopped for a moment, but it's going to get back underway. Yes, they are. Sorry, apologies. So GD players off the pitch for 2 minutes. Can they take advantage? Not just yet, they can't. Now change it as well. Number 6 has come on for the Eagles. That is Kishon Jegathason. I hope I've said that right as well. Apologies to both teams of players and anybody who knows better than I do. It can be quite difficult to pronounce the names, so apologies to the players. We will certainly find out more and learn it properly. It is Eagles 8, London GD 11. We're in the first half here. We are starting to approach half time though. We've got about 7 minutes or so left to go before the break. And is it going to sink in? Oh, what a stop by Clement Bordeaux. He runs back and stops the ball from going in. They might have to straighten the goal up. I thought it took a bit of a knock, but that was great stuff from Clement Bordeaux. Now, as you can see, what they're doing is a tactic. As they've got a player sent off, they're putting an extra attacking player on, taking the keeper off. So it does mean if Eagles can get the ball back, the goal is wide open. The GD goal is wide open. What they've done is a tactic that you can use. GD are doing it to effect at the minute to see if they can get a goal here. If they can, what a moment it will be. They've got a man sent off for 2 minutes there, less than a minute on the clock before he can come back on now. Longer they can hold on to the ball, if they can get away and maybe take advantage of this. But they've made the change already. Colbedo's back on the court. And the Eagles are not going to be able to take advantage that time with an open goal. But they've got the ball well, they managed to. Oh, it's just gone out wide. It stays Eagles 8, GD 11. Stop the clock. The clock has been stopped actually just whilst we got a player down. think the referee's just having a quick chat just to find out. Whilst we do that, let's just have a little look. We have had a few more comments in as well. Here's another one. Joanne says, great move forward. Game's being streamed, live sport. Look forward to seeing you at Cosholton Titans Fan Club. Well, thank you very much, Joanne. We look forward to it too. Another one as well, and rightly so, Thomas Cowett is on fire. Of course, Eagles keeper Thomas Cowett, he certainly is on fire. The court, just a bit of moisture, a bit of sweat on the court, so it needs to be cleaned. So the action back underway here. We are approaching half time. We've got about 6 minutes to go until the break. And it is the Eagles who managed to pull one back. And this is a tight game, isn't it? It really is. As I said a few times already, last time these two met, GD are in control throughout the entire game. We have a timeout here as well, so let's stop the clock again. So a timeout's been called by Great Dane. Well, what have you made of the first half so far, wherever you're watching from? It's been an absolute cracker, isn't it? Remember, keep your comments coming in. We can see them. We want to hear from you. We really, really do, as we say. If you comment over at Live Sport Now on YouTube, we can show your comments on screen. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. Make sure you hit subscribe to our channel as well. It does help us, and it means you won't miss any of the handball action as it happens throughout the course of the season. At the end of this month too, we'll be bringing you our Handball Hits show as well. That will be live. Jack Oliphant will be co-hosting that with me. It will be a look back at all of the games that have been happening in the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League throughout the course of the month. I'll have exciting news to bring you, exclusive interviews and special guests on the show too. So that is not to be missed. It's going to be about the 29th of October, but of course we'll let you know the exact date. And if you subscribe to Live Sport Now on YouTube or the England Handball Association, it means you are guaranteed to not miss it. Now, both these games that we've been covering today, we covered the Women's Premier Handball League game a little bit earlier, and of course this is the men's. They are going to be repeated midweek as well, so if you miss any action or just want to watch it again, you can watch it at your own leisure. It will of course stay on social media, but if you want to watch it back again, you can. It's going to be repeated. The women's game will be repeated on Tuesday evening, and the men's game will be repeated on Wednesday evening too, so you don't have to miss either of them. So here we go, back underway. Time is ticking now. And it's GD looking to turn this back into a 3-score game. Eagles were the last to score and start to get a little bit of momentum back. Oh, and it's a heavy block there on number 10. That's Dennis Trichenko for GD. Again, apologies about the pronunciations, I really do. They're probably not great, are they? Oh, and a tough tackle again, well held there. It's turning into quite a physical game, isn't it? I think people don't realise quite how physical handball is, but it's proving to be an absolute stormer so far. Look at him on the move already. Number 94 trying to work through the centre. There's 47. You're not going to beat Thomas Cowett from that angle. He's far too good. Can they get the ball moving quickly? It stays Eagles 9. London GD 11 in this game. It's the Men's Premier Handball League. It's the opening weekend as well. It's the opening day of the season. We're going to bring you 18 games in total. 17 actually, we've already brought you one. This is the second game of those 18. It's a new way to get handball out to the masses here, and it's been an absolute cracker. Eagles in blue, GD in red, and it's GD just holding it last time. GD probably came into the game, if we're honest, as favourites, but there's not a lot to choose between the two at all. We've got less than 5 minutes to go until the break as well, and it looks like they could be on the attack once again, and GD do make it stick as well. It's Eagles 9, London GD 12. His legs, what a goal. What a goal that is for the Eagles to get straight back into it. Number 17, great stuff. That's Zan Podonik. He's only come on in the last few minutes or so, and he's just pulled it straight back. And it's Eagles 10, GD 12, and great defence once again by the West London Eagles. GD still with the ball though, and that looked a great way to get through. What a goal that was from number 22. That is Ollie Tyler. As we said, he's a bit of a man mountain, found a way through and took advantage. Then it is now Eagles 10, London GD 13. Big shouts of let's go GD, let's go from the fans here. We're at the gallery at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. Oh, what an interception that was. I don't know if you knew too much about it, but great reaction. Here's Ollie Tyler once again, and he makes it a 4-score game in favour of London GD. The counter-attack was swift, and the Eagles just could not handle it. Now they're looking to make their own counter-attack. It's Eagles 10, GD 14, and perhaps GD's are just starting to come into their own a little bit. No way through for Davidis Karakas there, number 13 for Eagles. Solid defence there from GD. Die-hard stuff, isn't it? Oh, GD looking for the interception again. Cedric Dara is wise to it though. Not going to, got to get up early to get the better of Cedric Dara, haven't you? Here we go. Eagles just playing it. Going to have to start moving forward now. So they're going to come under pressure. What a save by Clement Badeau though in the GD goal. There's Ollie Tyler once again. What an arm he's got. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Thomas Cower. But it's a big arms ablaze. Number 13 there for London GD. And that's Marvin Gorgon gets the goal, and it's a 5-score game now as we start to get close to the half-time.
Let's go, come on, Eagles!
So there's still a minute and a half left to go of this game, and GD now starting to run away with this a little bit, aren't they? It just looks like Eagles' heads have just gone a little bit in the last couple of minutes or so, and GD make this a 6-score game already. It's Eagles 10, London GD 16. It's not over yet though. So we still do have about a minute or so left on the clock. I think I was just running a little bit ahead. So we're just about to approach the last minute now of the first half. Here we go, Eagles on the attack. Oh! And the referee called it for GD. They're making a move quickly. They'll be so quick and so devastating on the counter-attack, and they've made it happen once again. And that was number 88, although it says number 38. So apologies, I think that's kind of confused me a little bit here. It is Eagles 10, London GD 17. What a first half we have had. From nowhere, it seems GD have just, he just hits the post there. Really needed it. On a bit of miscommunication there, it looks like, between GD players. But it really does look like over the last sort of 5-6 minutes or so, GD are starting to run away with this. Tyler just makes it there, 18-10. Or does he? And it looks like we have a player sent off as well for 2 minutes. We've got literally 1 second left on the clock. It still says though, the clock has stopped. I don't think we have a player sent off. The half-time hooter goes. It says Eagles 10, London GD 17. I assume that wasn't a goal. I thought that was a goal. But according to the refs, it wasn't. So It looks like we move into half-time here, and it's been very exciting, hasn't it indeed? Yes, it is half-time now. We can confirm that. It is, and I can confirm the score for you as well because it has changed slightly too. It is now Eagles 10, London GD 18. So there we go. That is it at half-time. It's been a thriller so far, hasn't it? Half-time here at the Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. West London Eagles 10, London GD 18. So just having a little snack there whilst half-time's gone. 10 minutes or so to go now. As you can see in the middle, we've got the zoom in a little bit on the players. That's the coaches there. It's Paul Dempsey on the right. That was Zoran Lucas there, heading back to his team over there. GD team occupying the right-hand side. You have to forgive me, I'm just eating a segment of chocolate orange because it's very tasty indeed. But it looks like Paul Dempsey, he was actually sent off in the first game for the women's. He's also the West London Eagles women's head coach. I think he was sent off right at the end of the game because there was a penalty handed to the women's team, which I think he didn't quite agree with. And unfortunately for GD, well, unfortunately for Eagles, it meant GD, Tanya Corti, had a chance to level the game at 22-all, and she made it as well. So Eagles, from the grasp of victory, ended up tying the game. Now, a little bit earlier we mentioned that the league structure has changed for the England Handball Association this year. Yeah, last year, you may remember, it was national competition, but in an attempt to actually help the teams and maybe save a little bit of money on travel, the league structure has been split north and south. So let's have a little look at the league structure, shall we, whilst it's half-time here. For the southern side, for the Premier South, Cambridge in at Carshalton Titans. As said, we had that message before. We will be at Carshalton Titans. You will see all of these teams live at some point this season. We're bringing you a total of 18 games across the course of the season, 9 each for both the men's and women's Premier Handball League. Chelsea in there as well. London GD, as you can see currently out on the course. Olympia, as we know, will surely be one of the favourites. West London Eagles, this is their home game here. That's the Southern Premier League. For the north, Birmingham will be heading to Birmingham. Liverpool, Manchester, NMEM Hawks. They are the defending outright champions as well. So technically, London GD, I suppose, are defending champions for the south. And then, of course, Nottingham as well. So you'll be seeing all of these teams live throughout the course of the season at some point. There is Thomas Cower down there. I can see him just walking across the court now. 10-minute half-time, only 7 minutes or so left to go. I wonder what Zoran Lucas is saying to his team right now. He must be delighted with how things have gone over the course of the last few minutes. They've really stretched, haven't they, from 12-10 to 18-10, literally in the last 5 minutes of that first half. My word, it's been an absolute thriller. Tell us, what did you think of that? So we can see your comments. We do want to hear from you. Comment below. The action will be getting back underway in about 6.5 minutes or so. So now's a good time to go get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Don't go far. I can tell you though, the gallery up here at Gunnersbury Sports Park has really got quite busy. It's so nice to see a lot of fans up here having a good look, watching the action. How nice is it to have the men's and women's Premier Handball League back live for your enjoyment? Of course, we are going to be streaming throughout the course of the season. At the end of this month, we have a Handball Hits show as well. That's a bit of a recap of what's happened throughout the month of October in both the men's and women's Premier Handball League. You'll be able to see highlights of this game. We'll bring you the results from other games as well. Special guests that I'll be co-hosted by myself and Jack Oliphant. Of course, Jack has played at the highest level with handball, certainly domestically. So it'll be great to have him. In fact, he joined us for the women's game a little bit earlier too. He had to get himself back to Cambridge as well. Good luck to all the teams playing this weekend as well. And if you do want to find out more about the men's and women's Premier Handball League, don't forget there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Take you straight through to the England Handball Association website. Do give it a click. It is well worth it. And if you want to watch even more live sport in 2022 and 2023, then make sure you subscribe to Live Sport Now on YouTube. That's our YouTube channel. That is us. There's a link in the body of this broadcast too. If you haven't already, please do head on over. Do hit subscribe as well. It helps us bring you even more live sport as well. And if you have your say, if you comment over on YouTube, we can show your comment on screen as well. We've shown you a few already. But let's show a selection of comments that we've had so far from the first half, shall we? This was early on in the first half from Martin Pennington. Good start from both sides, he says there. Ben Tyler's commented as well. Eagles looking a lot more organised this year. Martin has been commenting quite a lot. Big fan. Thank you very much, Martin, for getting involved. I'd like to see GD spread it wide more. Something stopped, it's frozen.
Just gonna quickly.
No, I'll do it. Well, yeah, obviously. I said take it off when it gets to 30 seconds. Right, hello everybody, welcome back there. We are back live, just a quick call of nature stop. Elaine, what's going on with this? Can you take that stuff off the screen? Where's our TMP? Okay, can you see that? What's on screen now? Okay, what does it say? Okay, everybody, welcome back. There it is, time for the second half. As you can see, we thought we lost a bit of internet there, but it looks like we've managed to get it back. So here we are, second half of West London Eagles and London GD about to get underway. It's Eagles 10, GD 18 in this game, and that doesn't quite tell the full story because Eagles are really in it for the first sort of 20 minutes or so. Unfortunately for them, GD just really took advantage of everything, and everything that they started to do really seemed to work quite nicely. I'll put the clock in and we'll be able to bring it up and get ourselves ready for the second half here live of West London Eagles against London Great Dane in the Men's Premier Handball League. Second half live. Remember, keep your comments coming in. We can see them. We want to hear from you. Comment below. We'll show them on screen if you do it over at the England Handball Association YouTube channel or Live Sport Now on YouTube as well. Here we go. Action back underway and the ball was in play. Eagles with it, looking to get back into this game quickly here. Second half live. So, GD defence holding firm. And no way through there. Eagles mentioned hold on to the ball there, though. They need to move quickly, don't they? Still half an hour, of course. We've just thrown off for the second half. We are here live at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. It was a tight game, but suddenly it just goes to show, doesn't it? A couple of attacks and a couple of goals could transform the game completely. And it's Eagles now on the back foot. GD leading by 8 in this game. The first time these two met, when they met back in January. Oh, a bit of a slip, but it's managed to make itself back out wide again. When his teams met a little bit earlier on in the year, in last season, it was actually Great Dane who won it 23-12. I thought, looking for large periods, it was going to be a bit closer, but now GD make it a 9-point game as well. So it is Eagles 10, GD 19. Big shouts to Let's Go GD over on the right-hand side. We've got Eagles fans here on the left, and a cry for Go on Eagles over here. Tell us, who are you supporting? Comment below. We want to hear from you. No way through there for Eagles, and once again, GD stop the attack of the Eagles. Tries a defence again. No way through this time. Changing goalkeeper now as well for Great Dane. It's Daniel Shepherd now in goal. There's Thomas Cower, and now it's a 10-point game in favour of London Great Dane. Right, Eagles need to bounce back now. It's a 10-point game already. There's still a long way to go in the second half here. It doesn't quite tell the whole story because Eagles are really, really in the game for the first 20 minutes. In fact, at one point it was 12-10 at one point. So GD have scored 8 without reply in this game. It completely transformed this match. And you can just see Paul Dempsey's got a bit of work on his hands here to lift his Eagles team. We know they're capable. We know they can score a few. They're going to have to get a few quickly if they're going to get in this. Or is this now just a case of trying not to concede too many in this game? It's a penalty for Eagles. It's Davidis Karikas, and it's a penalty save, but surely, oh, it's a double save. Oh my word, that was absolutely incredible. What a double save that was by Daniel Shepherd in the London GD goal. That's one for the highlights reel. Well, momentum clearly with Great Dane in this match. They've got double the score of the Eagles. As I said, doesn't quite tell the whole story of the game though. It was sort of a 6-7 minute spell, and that was absolutely beautiful. Look at that bit of a chat there, I think, going on by Ollie Tyler, number 22, with Cedric Dari of the Eagles, and a bit of wrestling going on over there on the right-hand side. shout, a come on defence from my right-hand side. Eagle fans to my left. We're right in the middle of right in the heart of the action here. It's a great place to be. This is fantastic to watch. Eagles on the attack. Oh, a bit of a slip as well. Manages just to hold on to it. Good stop though for GD, and once again, can they make the move? It's a complete open goal, and it's a great goal as well. It's Eagles 10, London GD 21 now.
Pass it back to the goalie. How can you do that, referee? Pass it back to the goalie. Wakey, wakey.
Well, once again, Eagle fans not overly happy with the referee here. So Eagles, it's been a long time since they've scored a goal. It's 9 without reply now. So Eagles need to get back into this quickly, don't they? Eagles 10, GD 21. It is turning into a bit of a rout at the minute. It didn't look like it was going to be. Remember, it was 10-12 at one point, but GD have just gone on an absolutely mesmerising run of goals here. 1 point a goal if you are new to handball, 30-minute halves. And if you are new to handball, where on earth have you been? But it's great to have you with us now. This is the Men's Premier Handball League. It's live. It's West London Eagles taking on London Great Dane. And it's Great Dane in the red on the attack again. And Davidas Caracas, number 13 for Eagles, has really had his work cut out. He's had a good game. He's had a really good game. He's been working very hard indeed. So ball being moved nicely by Great Dane. Can they find a way through the centre? It looks like they might be able to. It's another goal. It's now 10 without reply for London Great Dane. So Eagles 10, London Great Dane 22 in this match. Last time they met, it was Eagles 12, Great Dane 23. So Great Dane looking like they really want to put the hammer down here. Penalty though, can they make it count? They do this time, and finally the Eagles managed to score. It's been a long time since they've got on the score sheet, but Davidas Caracas has just scored a penalty. It's 11-22 in favour of the Reds. London Great Dane here. Can that spark a little bit of a comeback? Probably too much work to do really to get the win here. But can they just make the scoreline not quite look so heavy as it does currently at the minute? It's perhaps a little bit unfair reflection. They scored about 8 very quick goals, did Great Dane. But then again, when you go 10 goals without reply, you must deserve it, surely. Great Dane on the attack once again, comfortably in the lead of this match. They've got control, goes down, and ball stays with Great Dane. Number 94 goes down there, that's Midi Kavachi. Stop once again. The Eagles defence holding firm, but they're unable to get the ball into their own possession, which is really what they need. We've got 22 minutes of this game left, and it's a great save by Thomas Cower. And it's a dive and thump away by 18 there for GD. Can't get it to his own players, so the Eagles are now on the attack. And, Davidas Caracas just... Oh, it's not Davidas, is it? And again, straight at the keeper. And my word, he's been on absolute fire, hasn't he? Daniel Shepherd in goal has just been unstoppable, hasn't he, in this second half. What a clip out that was, number 18. That's Calagiori for London Great Dane, but not enough. Was an infringement, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. Remember, keep your comments coming in. We can see them. We do want to hear from you. So Eagles really looking to get this back again. What can they do here? The trail by 11. Oh, what a goal, number 3 there. There you go, that's a confidence booster in it. That's Feldman-Recce for the West London Eagles. He pulls another one back. It's Eagles 12, London Great Dane 22. Although straight back into the action as I speak. There's been another goal as well, so I may as well keep it down. So the score deficit remains at 11. And suddenly the crowd, atmosphere, everything just suddenly drops before I hear a shout of defence from the Great Dane fans up here over on the right-hand side. It's go, go, go here. We are live with the Men's Premier Handball League. This has been an absolute belter of a day so far. We brought you the women's game a little bit earlier. Go back and check that out. My word, talk about grandstand finishes. Are we going to see a fight back of seismic proportions here from West London Eagles, or will Great Dane close this one out? They lead by 11 with 20 minutes to go. It's going to take something quite special, isn't it, for the Eagles to win this one? Certainly with number 16, Danny Shepherd, in goal for Great Dane. Literally nothing is getting past him. He's had an absolute blinder in this second half. Oh, good save by Thomas Cowher as well. He's faced a lot, he saved a lot. And it could have been a lot worse if it had not been for him in goal. So here we go. Eagles on the ball, number 11, Wang Siltel through the centre of the court here, out to number 3, which is Feldman-Recce. He scored actually the Eagles' last goal, didn't he, to get it to 12 for them. They've equalled the same score. In fact, the score right now is the same score as it was last time these two met back in January. I can assure you, with 19.5 minutes to go, it's going to change quite significantly. And it's another incredible save. Absolutely incredible save, but it looks like, is it a penalty to Eagles? It's Davidas Karakas, number 13. Davidas Karakas. I hope I'm saying it right. If somebody can correct me, please do comment, because I don't know if I'm getting it right. But Davidas on the ball. Here we go. Can he score this one? And he does, yes. And suddenly it's a 10-point game again. So Eagles scored more than they scored last time they met London Great Dane back in January. Of course, London GD come with plenty of credentials. Men's team finished second in the Premier Handball League last season, won the title in 2019. Eagles finished 6th last season, but of course with a restructure now, it's slightly different. So GD will probably be the favourites to win the Premier South division this season. There'll be plenty of competition though, and Thomas Cowher just keeps it out, although it looks like number 3 has been sent off. Stop the clock for a second. So number 3 for West London Eagles looks like he's off. That's Feldman-Recce. Looks like, has he been sent off? He has. So Eagles down a player. It's a penalty now. As soon as the ball is played, as soon as the whistle blows, we'll get the clock started again. Can he make it? Trying to dummy the keeper, and he does score though. Number 18, Charles Biora, makes it West London Eagles 13, London Great Dane 24. But the scoreboard hasn't changed yet. So yeah, confirmation the score has now changed. Pleased to see that. It is GD 24. Eagles 13 in this game, and it's GD once again with the ball, looking to really put this game to bed. They've been very impressive. 17 minutes or so left to go on the clock. And it does creep in. Beautiful goal that was by Wang Siltel for West London Eagles. And it's back to a 10-point game again. So GD looking to make a quick move. Number 14 now on. Alexander Norburn is, sorry, not Alexander, it's Morgan Gillett on for Great Dane. Number 10's come on for West London Eagles. That's Osama El Garda. Oh, and a big knock back there. Davidas Karakas, has he been sent off as well? So lots of work to do for the Eagles here. So 16 minutes of this game left to go. The story of the first half really is all about the last 5 minutes when GD, from being only 12-10 up, went on a mesmerising run, and then since then have really been in complete control. It is a 10-point game at the minute in favour of London Great Dane. The Eagles 14, 2 more than they scored than when they last met the Great Dane though, but also Great Dane have also scored 1 more already than the last time they met. 12-23 last time the pair met in Jonah. We were live for that one too. Don't forget, we've got even more live Men's and Women's Premier Handball League coming up for you. What a goal that is again by Wang Fu To, number 11. Back-to-back goals for him in quick succession, and suddenly it's 15-24. Don't tell me the comeback's on. Oh, good movement, great movement, and great goal as well. Number 14, Morgan Gillett for London Great Dane. And that was probably the final nail in the coffin. It goes back to a 10-point game. It's Eagles 15, Great Dane 25. And surely the end of the game, the win for Great Dane is now assured. But what can Eagles do? A goal difference matters as well throughout the course of the season. This is the first game of the season, so it's critical, isn't it, really, to put a decent score on the board. They're going to be looked to doing that. You keep going all the way. Paul Dempsey, head coach, won't allow any slacking in this game, and the players won't either. I can assure you of that. Having got to know the Eagles and broadcast a few of their games throughout the course of the last 12 months, there'll be no slowing down of pace. It stays Eagles 15, Great Dane 25. And we keep your comments in. We can see them. What have you made of this second half so far? Great Dane in control, as you can see, but it looks like Eagles have just really come alive over the last few minutes or so. Tell us where you're watching from as well. Are you in the UK? Are you overseas? Tell us where. We know Martin's watching over in France. We are broadcast across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. And look at this already. It looks like Morgan Gillett's on the move, and he makes it a great goal. And it's an 11-point game. It is Eagles 15, Great Dane 26. Paul Dempsey, big shouts down there, getting his team fired up. Number 11, Wang Fu To, has had a very good game, hasn't he? Probably quite difficult to call, really, who's the player of the game, because there's been so many great players throughout the course of this one. Oh, a fierce shot from number 9 for the Eagles, Mark Russell-Gordon. It doesn't go in, and looks like Great Dane can counter-attack, and they can score as well with number 4. Francisco Coena had a bright start in this game. He's back on the court now, and he's made it. Eagles 15, Great Dane 27. And we have a timeout here as well, so let's stop the clock. A minute timeout. So Paul Dempsey's going to have a word with his team. They're the Eagles in blue, Great Dane in red. Don't forget, if you want to find out, if you've enjoyed this and you want to find out more about the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Takes you straight through to the England Handball website. Do give it a click. Find out all the information, league structures, teams, regional leagues as well, and how you get involved in the game. We'd love to hear from you. Do give it a click. And if you want to subscribe to Live Sport Now on YouTube, there's also a link in the body of this broadcast. Make sure you click it. Hit subscribe, it really helps us out, and make sure you hit like on the video as well, and have your say. We can see the comments. If you comment on YouTube at either the England Handball Association or Live Sport Now, we can show your comment on screen to get them in. What have you made so far? We've got 12, 13 minutes or so left to go of this game. Obviously GD with a 12 score lead are going to win the match. It just depends on by what margin now. Big finish, surely. Paul Dempsey will be saying to his team, come on guys, let's get this deficit down a little bit. Let's get it down into single figures, end this one on a high. There's positives to take for Paul Dempsey. There's a lot of positives to take for Zoran Lucas as well. I've interviewed him a few times though. He's a man who certainly keeps his cards close to his chest though. So a couple is coming in as well. We've got Karen's watching from Germany. Mick's watching from the Isle of Man. And so is Chris Morton watching from the Isle of Man as well. Loving live handball. Yeah, I tell you what, it's such a great game, isn't it? So fast-paced, so action-packed. There's Eagles on the attack right now. They trail by 12 in this match. They're not going to win. They just want to get that deficit down now, don't they? Finish on a big, big, big high. Here we go. Oh, so unlucky from Darius Karakas. He's been had such a huge involvement in this game. Excuse me. And it's a great goal, number 10 for Great Dane. It was thumping, wasn't it? Dennis Chaichenko with an absolute cracker to make it 15-28 in favour of Great Dane. Comments coming in as well. Bellmead, come on Eagles, Eagles. I tell you what, they're doing well, aren't they? They're not going to get this game won. But if they can just score a few more, great defence though by London Great Dane. There is a deficit in the teams. We are expecting London Great Dane to potentially go on. They're certainly title contenders this season. We're not really expecting the Eagles to go on and win the league at all. So there is a little bit of a gulf here, but it's still a great league and it's still a great goal. And the gap is now back down to 12. So Eagles 16, Great Dane 28. We've got 11.5 minutes to go of this game. That is it. Great Dane now with the ball, playing it out through the course, getting a good feel for it. 13s are going to look for an opportunity. You see, that's Marvin Gorgon. We know how good he is, trying to get it out to the right, but it's a bit of a slip, bit of miscommunication. Ball's with the Eagles. There's one of their star players, Wang Su-to, number 11. He's had a big involvement in this game as well. Really going for this one now. Can he find a way through? No. Takes a slow down shot. And look at that, straight away on the attack. And it seems that every time Morgan Gillett gets the ball, it's a goal. So 16-29 in favour of Great Dane here. It's been a big day of action, hasn't it? Earlier on we brought you the Women's Premier League handball clash between the Eagles and Great Dane. I'll tell you what, I'm going to spoil it for you if you didn't see it. Do go back and watch it, but it was a huge controversy right at the end of the game. It finished 22-all, but a last gasp penalty completely changed it. You're going to have to watch it to see whether it was scored or not, but it really changed the game. It was a big, big call. And Paul Dempsey, Eagles head coach, ended up getting himself sent off at the end of the game. So here we are back to the men's, the opening game of the Men's Premier Handball League. We're into the last 10 minutes now. And no resting. And once again, that man, Wang Su-to, absolutely flying. And it's now 17-29. So, Great Dane with the ball, leading the Eagles by 12. It's a high-scoring game, this, isn't it? It's been an action-packed game. It's been an absolute thriller. What a day of live Premier Handball League action we have seen today. We've had an absolute blast. Don't forget, at the end of this month, we have the Handball Hit Show as well. Make sure you subscribe to the England Handball Association on YouTube and Live Sport Now on YouTube as well, to make sure you don't miss that. Think match of the day in football only for handball, and that's what you've got. Special guests, exclusive interviews, highlights, everything. And looks like we've got a little bit of handbags going on down there. Number 20 for Eagles. Looks like he's been sent off. That's Steve Renu-Hamani. He's not been on long actually, has he? And I think he's upset one or two of the Great Dane players. It is a contact sport. It is physical. You know, these things do happen. Clock has stopped as well, so we're on just about 9 minutes or so of this game left to go. Okay, so clock's back on again. Here we go. GD with the ball, and there's a timeout. So let's stop that clock again. With 9 minutes, like we say, 9 minutes still left on the clock of this game. It's been thoroughly exciting, hasn't it? So Zoran just having a quick chat with his team. There's no doubt about who's going to win this match now, but it's a case of who can finish the strongest really and take some positives into the next set of fixtures. Just a reminder, throughout the course of the season, we're going to bring you a total of 18 live men's and women's Premier Handball League game. We'll have done 2 at the end of this already. Can you believe that? We're right into the season now. It's the opening weekend of the men's and women's Premier Handball League. Earlier, we brought you West London Eagles against London Great Dane for the women's Premier Handball League. Now we've got the men's, and the end of this month as well, even more handball for you, live handball as well, with our Handball Hits highlight show too. Our match of the day style show. We'll have special guests, no doubt. Team coaches, players. Jack Oliphant's going to join me for that as well. We'll have highlights. We'll have the Q&As as well. We want to hear from you. This is handball is your sport. It's your game. So get in touch with us. We want to hear from you. If you've been to any games today, if you're heading to one tomorrow or any other game throughout the course of the month, please do get your photos into us as well. Take some photos, send it over to us so we can show those on the show as well. Big shout of Eagles. Eagles from the fans over to my left. Handball's free to come and watch, remember. So get yourself down to come and watch it. Oh my word. Paul Dempsey's going absolutely mad there at the referee. It was a flyer, wasn't it? Wow, that was incredible. And it takes the score to 30 for London Great Dane. And Eagles cannot take advantage of the counter-attack there either. It's a 13-point game now with 8 minutes of this game left to go.
Come out, stay back. Back on the line, back on the line.
And again, no way through. Number 10 holding firm for the Eagles. Can they make it through this time? Thomas Cower really going for it. You know, it's Great Dane. Obviously, when they throw it low, really a tester for the keeper. My word, what a great goal that is, though. Taking advantage of the keeper being out of his net. And it's number 14 for the Eagles who makes the score. That's Alexander Norbrink. Just waiting for the score to change on the board, actually, because it hasn't yet, although I'm pretty confident. I don't see anything wrong with that goal. Until it changes, we'll keep it going. Oh, and it is a miss. And it has changed now, so I can confirm. Apologies. So it is Eagles 18, London Great Dane 30 in this match. Very high score. Of 48 goals we've had so far in this game. What a cracker. There's still time to go as well. We've still got 6.5 minutes of this match left. And I think the referee's just having a word with number 10. It looked like the whistle did blow. It's Osama El Ghali who's been spoken to by the referee. So can Eagles get this one back? Can they get to 20 before the end of this game? They've got plenty of time to do so. Oh, and it's another great save again by the keeper. I'm pretty certain it's number 16. That's Daniel Chapat, but he's wearing sort of a luminous top with white writing on the back, so quite difficult to see, really. 10-6 this evening here at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. What a day we have had of live handball action. It looks like somebody's down on the floor. Let's pop the camera over on the right. I think they're okay, yeah. But I think we might just have, the clock has been stopped, so if we just stop the clock for a bit. And it's the keeper, it is the keeper, Danny Chapat, who's gone down. It's like Clement Badeau's going to take over. What a game he has had, though, by the way. That has been a sensational second half performance from him. So GD, can they keep this score going? They're at 30 already. No, the ball hands over to the Eagles. Last few minutes of the game, and it's a great goal as well to make it 19 for West London Eagles. Keep going, guys, keep going. Eagles 19, Great Dane 30. Great Dane with the ball again. No, Eagles have started to get back into the game a little bit, but no way are they ever going to stop that one. Thomas Carroll can't keep that out. Number 37 makes it 31 for Great Dane here. What a game this is being right now. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. No goal there, and it looks like the ball's going to hand back though to the Eagles. It's Clement Beddoe back in goal for Great Dane. It's like Daniel Shepherd went off a little bit injured. I'm going to see if I can grab a word with him at the end of this game, because he has been sensational, arguably player of the match as well. It's quite difficult to call when you've been watching it all by yourself, but certainly he's up there with a mix. It says something, doesn't it, when the other team, when his teammates have scored 31 goals, it's actually Geeper who's had one of the best performances. That's not to discredit anybody else, though. 38 back on the pitch as well. That's Jeremy Archer. He's had a blinder as well. Certainly the first sort of 20 minutes, he was almost unstoppable in this game. Goal, a little trip over there for Great Dane, and it's now 32 points to them. Eagles 19, Great Dane 32. Closing stages of this game. We've got 3.5 minutes left on the clock. That is it. Time is running out. More messages coming in as well. I'll show some very shortly, but right now it's Eagles on the attack, looking to make it to 20. Can they do it? Yeah, they can. Oh my word, fantastic stuff. And it's a good scoring game for the Eagles. They only scored 12 last time they played London Great Dane. 12-point game again. Great Dane on the attack once again though. As we said, comments coming in. Belmead watching all the way from Turkey as well. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much everybody for getting involved and commenting. This is to make handball your sport. This is your game. Get involved with us. This is all about engagement. This is all about you. What a save by Thomas Cower as well. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage live of the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League today, Saturday the 8th of October 2022. The season is now underway here in England, and it's got off to a lightning start as well. Great defence there. Number 4 for the Eagles, really going for it. Fresh legs there, no signs of slowing down. That's Joe Mahoney there, who was with the ponytail, absolute flyer. Thomas Cower once again keeps it out. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. Nice penalty to Great Dane. And it's a goal for Great Dane as well. It's a 13-score game at the minute. It's Eagles 20, London Great Dane 33. Eagles down a player as well for 2 minutes. What can they do here? Can they get another goal before this game ends? We've got less than 2 minutes to go. Closing stages of the game now. I can't believe it's almost over. What a day's action we have had here live for the Men's and Women's Premier Handball League live. Oh, straight into the hands of Chloe Badeau. I don't think they're going to get another chance. We've got 50 seconds left on the clock. That is it. Oh, and it doesn't go in either, does it? I don't think they've given the goal, have they? They have. Apparently it went over. More comments coming in as well. Rightly so, by the way. Impressive play. Eagles number 11. Yeah, absolutely. That's Wang Su-to. He's had a blinder of a game, hasn't he? More comments, as you can see as well. The game is almost over. We've got 15 seconds left. It is Eagles 20, Great Dane 34. It's been a cracking game, hasn't it? 54 goals in total. It's been a high-scoring affair. Having work cut out. Thomas Cower coming out of his goal, looking to push. Can they do it? There's literally a second left. You might as well just shoot. That's full time. And it's London Great Dane who get the win. And I'm going to get myself down to the court. So the full-time hooter has gone.
You have here a couple of times that you have said London Great Day, but we are London GD. And no, we are not anymore since like because we've been very famous for a few years, like you know, from the past. But we changed it like 6-7 years ago.
Great.
Just GD from Great Day.
Nice, thank you. So we'll just let the players have a quick chat with their coaches before we'll go and jump in and have a word. I imagine a few happy people indeed. Zoran Lucas having a good chat with his team, a man who keeps his cards close to his chest, and Paul Dempsey as well. We'll just let them have their moment before we go in and scores get finalised and checked. Paul Bray's still here as well, of course, co-founded GD, and I must say actually I've just been corrected by someone, so I apologise to everybody. It's no longer Great Dane, it's GD, London GD, not Great Dane. So apologies there to London GD. So we'll bring you post-match reaction very shortly indeed. We'll just let the players have their moments before we go and jump in and grab a word. Nick? Claps, applause all around as well. I think it's just going to be a final word from a couple of the team's coaches and players as well before we jump in for some interviews as well. Let's just see if we can grab a quick word. Hand claps all around. London GD, great game. Let's grab Zoran for a quick word. Well done, guys. Zoran, oh please, yes. Wherever you like. He's fine, he's fine. Look, congratulations to us all. Now, last time we actually filmed, last time you played at Eagles, and it was a bit of a tighter game. There was about 5-6 minutes at the end of the first half where you guys just ran riot.
Yeah, well, that was our game plan, to try and run. It's a kind of similar to the last year. We really played them first game, and we are still not sure exactly what some of these players can do. But that's what we tried to see today. We rotated a bit, we tried different options. It was a bit strange game, too much complaining on referees. The players was losing the head, even us coaches. So it's not great, but that's going to change soon. Anyway, yeah, that's something that we worked on a lot. The fast transition and first and second wave. and as you just said, first half, end of the first half, we really made a big difference on that. So I'm pleased with that.
Now there's a new league structure, of course, we know all about that. Last season at NEM Hawks, you guys finished second, so technically that makes you guys favourites this season, does it? Is that fair to say?
Not really. We don't think we don't take these things in that way. We are here to win all 3 trophies this year. That's our goal, and it's very clear for us. With all due respect to other teams, we always aim for that. We did win 2 trophies last year. Very important was for us, and now is now what we're trying to do is make a step forward and just have another win, another trophy in the cabinet. So we'll do everything we can, and league structure is really not making any difference to us in that regard.
Zoran, I feel bad because you're missing a photo of your team. Zoran Lucas there, he's the head coach, of course, for London GD. I'm going to grab a word very shortly, actually, if I can, with Paul Dempsey, the coach of West London Eagles. But let's just keep the camera on GD here. So they're having a bit of a team photo as well. I wonder if I could I want to grab Jeremy Archer as well, number 38 in there, because every time he got the ball, he just looked a real threat, didn't he? I wonder if we can do that. They're just having an official photo. Now, for me, Jeremy Archer was sensational. Jeremy, before you go anyway, if we could just have a quick word. Every time you got the ball, you just looked a real threat.
Ready to practice your English?
How was it out there?
No, we were really happy to win this game. It's the first game of the season. So I'm confident because with this player, I know when I have the ball, I will be in good condition. So that's why I'm like this.
Well done. Look, I won't keep you because I know you probably want to get on and celebrate, but well done.
Thank you.
Star man for me for GD. Congratulations, Jeremy Archer. Absolutely flying. Let's just see if I can find Paul very quickly as well from West London Eagles. I want to find number 11 as well very shortly, Wang To, because he had an absolute blinder as well, didn't he? Let's just stand out the way a little bit because they're just having a good chat. This man as well, Ollie Tyler, by the way. Look at the size of him. Don't go too far, by the way, because every time you got the ball, how hard can you throw the ball, by the way? Because it's incredible. You almost break the goal.
Not as hard as some of the players in our team. You should have seen also our backcourt players. Honestly, it's something I still feel like I need to work on. But good game.
It was a great game, and the scoreline, you guys second half, and sort of last 5 minutes of the first half, just unstoppable. But Eagles gave you a good fight for the first 20,
absolutely.
Didn't they?
The first 10-15 minutes, they were tight. I think we were not playing to our game, and I think you saw in the last 15 minutes when we started to play quick, we started to break them down, and we started to transition in a much faster rate. That's when they couldn't handle us. But all credit to the fight they put up. It was a good game, and I think 30-25 probably doesn't necessarily reflect the scoreline of what they did coming up against us.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good stuff. I wonder if I can grab Paul very quickly as well. Paul, a quick word, because I actually thought that was a thrilling game. So the first 20 minutes, you guys were right in it, weren't you? The scoreline perhaps doesn't quite reflect the actual game, I don't think.
No, I think that the team played with control. The thing that actually killed us is at Great Dane. I know that Zoran would have actually put them through a really heavy-duty summer program. So obviously that told in the last 30 minutes really. We run out of steam, and we haven't had the amount of players during the summer to actually do a full team physical training. So it's been awkward. We have a lot of new players that have joined the club, which obviously haven't bonded as of yet. But listen, this is the first game, and I think against such a good outfit that Great Dane is, we actually done pretty well. The score maybe doesn't, give a true sort of outcome of the game, but at the end of the day is that they just run us off the court in the last 20 minutes. They're a great outfit, and that's all I can really say.
Good to be back though, right? The Premier League has now started officially. How happy are you to be back?
Yeah, I love. I'm never away from the sport. With Great Britain and everything. So it's. I just love the sport as a whole, and I'm sure there's a lot of other players out there that are maybe watching this that would want to change sport, or those that have played handball before and over in Great Britain. Look up a club, join them. Add some value to the teams by your skill sets. So, it's a long way to go, but I think we can develop and build on this result.
You guys certainly played your part in a wonderful day's handball. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time again.
Thank you. Right, that does round out the action here. The Men's and Women's Premier Handball League. Well, it started. It's well underway for the women. We had a thriller earlier today. Make sure you go back and watch that. I won't spoil too much. Penalty controversy right at the end of the game. For here, though, it is Great Dane who have won it fairly comfortably, you have to say. Sorry, London GD, not Great Dane. You must remember that. It's London GD. They take the win. They go to the top of the table of the Men's Premier Handball League. Early days, of course. Now, a small reminder as well, at the end of this month, we'll be back live for a Handball hit show. Jack Oliphant will be co-hosting that with me. We're going to have exclusive interviews, match highlights, photos, guests, you name it. It's a real treat of handball. If you like Match of the Day, that's pretty much what it's going to be. It's going to be an absolute cracker. That's going to be about the 29th of October, but we'll keep you up to speed with more of that. We hope you enjoyed the show. I've had a wonderful day here at Gunnersbury Park Sports Hub. Huge thank you to both West London Eagles and London GD for being incredibly looking after us and open and allowing us all access to everything to give you the very best look of handball. Remember, this is all about you. This is your show. Make sure you subscribe to Live Sport Now on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click, hit subscribe. You can watch all of our handball coverage throughout the course of this season and on the England Handball Association YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and LinkedIn is where we broadcast this sport live. Please like it, please comment, please share. We want to get this sport to as many people as possible. Well, I've had a great day here. The Men's and Women's Premier Handball League season is well and truly underway. Here's a player who's going to be playing for the future, I've no doubt about that, for London GD there. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and until next time, drive safely. Thank you.